Genesis 8, 2 and 3. The fountains also of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained, and the waters returned from off the earth continually. And after the end of the 150 days, the waters decreased. You know, as Christians, we may face troublesome times, be stuck by the waters. But there comes a time where God will take them away and have us move on. Okay. 1 Samuel 2:12 through 21. First Samuel 2:12 through 21. Okay. Now the sons of Eli were born to Bela. They did not know the Lord. Now the important part of this is they were priests. They served as priests, but they did not know the Lord. Eli should have stepped in, because yes, while the sons of Eli could be, the sons of Aaron could be priests, it doesn't mean they had to. He should have stepped in and said, "You don't know the Lord. You don't need to be serving somebody you don't know." Right off the bat, he could have did that, but no. And the priest custom with the people was that when any man offered sacrifice, the priest's servant came while the flesh was seething, while the flesh hook of the 3 teeth in his hand, and he struck it into the pan, or kettle, or cauldron, or pot, at the flesh hook, and brought it up. The priest took it himself. So they did in Shiloh to all the Israelites who came there. Now there's laws and regulations of what they were supposed to eat and how they were supposed to. It's just custom how they determined how they did it. It's custom to have the servant come by, but they were not to eat raw like these. They were to burn it, not eat the fat. They were to leave the fat. That was law. Now custom was how they did this. Also, before they burnt the fat, the priest's servant came and said to the man who sacrificed, "Give the flesh to roast for the priest, for they will not have sodden flesh from you, but raw." Now this was completely not against custom, it's against scripture. It's against what God commanded. It was supposed to be cooked. The smell was supposed to please God. Without cooking, there's no smell. There's no pleasing aroma to God without. Plus, eating raw food is not very wise anyway, considering this is meat. Cooking it kills some of the bacteria and stuff. So they're just being completely sinful, but also stupid. And if any man said to him, "Let them not fail to burn the fat presently, then take as much as your soul desires," then he should answer him, "No, but you shall give it to me now, or not. I will take it by force." Sometimes people try to force things upon us. You know, true godly men would have tried to go to a different priest. But if they came to them, they'd be like, if you want to take it by force, you're going to be taking it by force. Because I'm going to do what God told me to do. This sacrifice isn't nothing if it isn't what the Lord commanded me to do. It means nothing if it ain't done the right way. So if they just gave it to him, well, take it. Then people weren't really sacrificing to serve God, to please God, because they chose to please the priest instead. Oftentimes we try to please others when we really should be concerned with whether we're pleasing God or not. Therefore the sin of the young men was very great before the Lord, for men adored the offering of the Lord. They hated going to give offering to the Lord, apparently, because of these men being bullies, not allowing it to be done the right way. But little Eli wasn't going to do nothing about it. But Samuel ministered before the Lord, being a child, girded with a linen ephod. Now, a linen ephod is simple clothing. It shows that he's a humble person. It shows, unlike Eli's sons, he ain't greedy. They wanted everything that was supposed to go to God. Samuel was willing to be everything he could be to the service of God. Also his mother made him a little coat and brought it to him from year to year when she came up with her husband to offer the yearly sacrifices. You know, she kept her promise to the Lord, but she still remembers, that's my little boy. And her bringing him that little coat, an act of love, shows it. While her oath to the Lord needed to be kept because of her love for the Lord, she still loves her little boy. Sometimes we gotta give people up that we love, because the Lord has other plans for them. That's what it was with Hannah and Samuel. She loved her boy, but she had to give him up because the Lord had other plans for him. And Eli blessed Elkanah and his wife and said, the Lord give you seed of this woman for the loan which is lent to the Lord. And they went to their own home. So Eli saw how great Samuel was turning out, saw Hannah's devotion to the Lord, and blessed them. And the Lord visited Hannah, so that she conceived and bore 3 sons and 2 daughters. And the child Samuel grew before the Lord. You know, because of Hannah's faith to the Lord, she ended up having 6 kids. If she would have just not been willing to devote Samuel to the Lord, or if she would have broke her oath, that would have never happened. She had to give up Samuel, but the Lord blessed her. Sometimes we have to give up something we want, the further receive blessings from the Lord.